Hello there, and today I will be giving my opinion / making a review on Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I know I'm a bit late, but whatever, who cares. FYI, this video does contain spoilers. I wanted this to be a little bit more fair and not just totally shoving my opinion in your face, so I'm going to be rating it based off CGI, acting, plot, character development, and realisticness of it. And I know you may be thinking, dude, what do you mean realistic? Nothing's realistic about Marvel. I mean, realistic to a certain extent. I also do have some other things to say about it, so yeah. Oh yeah, and like really quick, apologies if the lighting's really weird, I'm trying out new lighting. So for the first thing, for me, I don't know about other people, but for myself, I definitely do like to go based off CGI. That's one thing that plays a big part in how much I do or don't like a movie, the CGI. The CGI in this movie was good, like it was, I'd say above average, but not astounding. Like I would give it a 9 out of 10, because there's nothing that made it a 10 that like really stuck out to me. Don't get me wrong, it is very good, the CGI, the things they've done, the monsters they've created, all the magic and all of that, it is very good. It's just not a 10 out of 10. Plus that third eye really just, I do not like it. It is such bad editing, so that takes it back a whole number, I guess. So for CGI, I'm going to say 8 out of 10. In terms of the acting is of course another just crucial part of every movie. I mean, it has to be. It's literally based off actors, and the acting in it was just average. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't, it wasn't below average, but it wasn't above average. Although Wanda was just like really trippy quite a lot, so I'm just gonna say 5 out of 10 for acting. As for plot, like dude, the plot was just miserable, it was terrible. Long story short, Wanda gets upset because she doesn't have children, so she kidnaps some kids. Like, when you put it that way, it sounds so bad, because it is. It's a bad plot. Like, I know there's so much more depth to it, and there's just such a, like, just compacting it so much, but it's just such a bad movie. The plot just, like, it goes nowhere, honestly. There's so much you could say about the plot, but I have a lot of other things to say, so I'm going to try and keep this a little bit quick. Character development is another important part, obviously, and there was next to no character development. The only character that had any development would be America Chavez, but like that's it, and it wasn't even that amazing. Like, okay, it was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie, character development, but that's it. No one else had character development. Everyone else was just like, nothing happened really. Everyone died pretty much. So overall for character development, I'm going to give it just a 2 out of 10 because like I said, America Chavez was the only good character development in like the whole movie. Now, as for how realistic it was, I know you're probably thinking, dude, it's a Marvel movie. What do you mean? They're not realistic. I get that, but I mean as realistic as it can be. It just wasn't. Everyone was acting illogical, no one was thinking. Even Wanda, the way she got brought back to like, I guess you could say the good side, is literally by America just telling her, hey, what you're doing is wrong. Boom, shakes hands. Oh, I'm so sorry. Move on, go back to your day. That's not how it works. It just makes no sense. So, in terms of how realistic it was, I'm going to say 1 out of 10. Now, that is obviously not everything I have to say about it, but overall, that's a 4.2 out of 10 rating, which when I walked out of the cinemas, that's pretty much what I said, so I got it pretty much spot on. Now, I do have more to say. That was more of a rating kind of perspective. Now, this is more of just me talking, and this part's purely my opinion, which another thing, speaking of opinion, I forgot to mention, this is my opinion. You're welcome to have your own opinion. Everyone's welcome to have their opinion. That's just how life is. So like, if you disagree, that's cool. If you enjoyed the movie, good for you. I didn't enjoy it. It is what it is. To start with, the whole like horror aspect is just not Marvel. Like, it's just simply not. And I know that's what they were trying to do, experiment a bit, but it's just not Marvel. It ruined the theme. You go into the cinemas expecting, a fun sci-fi adventure kind of movie, and instead you have like demonic possession. Like, if you like that kind of stuff, good for you, go watch those movies. But for a Marvel movie, you're expecting fun for the whole family, and yeah, I didn't really think that's fun for many people at all. Now, the big one's probably the Illuminati's death. Everyone knows, like, that was probably one of the biggest problems of the whole movie. It was just stupid. Like, none of them died like worthy. They shouldn't have died. I don't think they did die. I'm going to make a separate video on why I don't think they're dead, with 4 different theories of why they're still, well, I guess how they're still alive. I do not think they're dead, but as far as we know, they're dead. So I'm going based off that. It was pretty stupid. I just really don't see the point, except there's one theory that makes sense where they kind of sacrifice themselves. Again, I'll go into that in a different video, but just overall the death was so dumb. It was very underwhelming. You know, you go into the cinemas, you see the Gigantuous dude, whatever he's called, thinking, oh great, this is going to lead to Namor for Black Panther 2, this is going to be sick. You see the Illuminati, everyone's going crazy. Xavier, Reed Richards, you know, Captain Carter, all of that. Everyone's gone crazy. You have such high expectations going into the cinemas, and you leave just disappointed. Like, it was just sad. The fact that everyone like dislikes it speaks for itself. I've never met, I only met one person who said they actually liked it. When I say me, I mean talk to someone like properly in depth about it, not just like randomly on the street or something. But like, other than that one person, everyone I know just does not like it, and that really speaks for itself. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention before is like all the different Doctor Stranges. Like, we had Strange Supreme, we had the Defender Strange and all of that. I'm like, well, this is gonna be a crazy movie. Boom, dead. They meant nothing. Like, it was just annoying. Now, I thought I'd end this video on a high. Considering I've done so much ranting, I might as well say something good about it. I only like 3 things about this movie, pretty much. Number 1, Captain Carter. Nothing else to be said. Number 2, Captain Carter saying, I can do this all day. Despite her dying, like, not very long after, it was still pretty cool to hear that original line. Now, I've had very mixed opinions about that line, but personally, I thought it was pretty cool. And the final thing I'm gonna have to say is the scene where they're like traveling between multiverses. I'll chuck it up on screen. It is pretty dope in my opinion. That was very good CGI for that scene. I love that little like paint one kind of thing. You'll see what I mean, but yeah, that's kind of what I really liked about the movie, honestly. Now, I cannot stress it enough, this is purely my opinion. You're welcome to have your opinion, you're welcome to like it if you want. I'm just sharing my opinion. I know for a fact a lot of people agree with me because I've talked to many people who've said they agree with me, but it's whatever. You have your opinion, I have my opinion, we're chilling. For anyone who doesn't know, this is actually my first movie review on this channel. It's a relatively, actually very new channel. I don't know why I said relatively, but please do let me know where I can improve with this kind of stuff. Again, first one, so I was really trying to think how I can make this a good, you know, proper review and not just, I guess, boring. But yeah, so please do let me know where I can improve on that. Feel free to join my Discord, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, all that kind of good stuff. All those will be in the description of this video. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed, or just to show support even if you didn't enjoy, because it does help me out a lot here on YouTube and I would really appreciate that. As per the usual, I really don't know where I'm going with outros, so I'll just see you next time.